Hey.
Uh, were you enjoying that rights-free music tune?
Oh yeah.
Ah, good for
That's
you.
that's my jam.
Hello, people out there. This is Mac, aka Mr. Burger, talking to my animator, Louise. How do you pronounce your last name?
Which one? Gastelum.
Gastelon. So this is the guy that's responsible for all of the 2D work that we've been doing on the show. And I thought I would bring him on because everybody who else was supposed to be on here shot me a ghost. So I thought I would bring him on and we would talk about some of the cool things that we've been doing. Luis, can you hear any fan noise or anything? Or my massage chair? Can you hear that? Or do you just hear
No,
me? Okay.
I
All right.
only hear you, man.
All right. Well, good. All right, folks. We're here. We're going to talk about some of the animations and the project and all the stuff that we've been doing to get it going, uh, and all that good stuff like that there. And we'll do that for a few minutes, and then we'll call it a night. To be honest with you, I have had a hell of a day, so I'm not gonna keep anybody too long. Okay, hopefully people can hear me. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Louise,
Yeah.
uh, tell me a little bit about your background. How were you educated in the fine art of art?
I watched a lot of cartoons since I was like 5, and that's how I got interested in cartoons. And then I started animated animating by myself. That's the whole story.
Where did you go to school to get your formal training?
I didn't.
What?
Yep,
What?
that.
I
I
thought you went to some sort of Latin American Disney animation studio to get your formal training. No,
Of course not. There's
it's
no
all nat
such thing
all,
here.
all natural talent, folks. The best kind. What? Anyway, uh, tell us a little bit about your love life. How's it going?
Life.
I'm
Well,
winging it here.
I have a girlfriend. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Actually, she's my fiance now.
Oh, congratulations! I have
Same.
a fiance too. Congratulations. All
So
right, well
cool.
that's good. Copying me, I see. Uh,
Yep.
well, all
I
right. Well,
do.
that's good. That's good. Still driving a Honda?
Nope. I'm about to sell the Honda because I need the money.
I see. That's the reason, probably the reason why working with me. All right, well, Luis, let's go over some of the interesting stuff and get the behind the scenes knowledge on how it all came about. And here we go. This is the first animated storyboard. Uh, well, here we go. Let's bring that up. The original animated storyboard here. Tell us a little bit about this, Louise. I paused it. What do we have here?
Okay, that's the one of the last storyboards I made for you. You asked for a cartoon fight between that guy John Malin and Mr. Burger, and I just did that.
How did you come up with this? Was it based upon any original animation or something along that line?
I remember you gave me some Looney Tunes references, I guess, so I kind of used that, and that's it. I just thought what would look funny, and I used it.
All right, okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let me show you what the some of the original animation. Let's say that I got inspiration from. Here we go. Let me try and turn it down here because we don't want to get it. But this is a fight between a turtle and a rabbit. I wanted to do something similar with Mr. Burger and John Malin. This cartoon, I think, is slightly older than Louise. It was done back in 1942. But let's see. Let's get into the ring, actually. Let's see. Uh, let's see. As you can see, that's one of the actual shots that we emulated in this cartoon. There we go. But yeah, wow, that's an interesting shot. All right, there we go. But yeah, this is where we took the inspiration from. Let's get back to this.
Yeah.
Now, Luis, I've always been curious. My original, what's called, why did you put the wrestling match on it? Why did you make him an El Luchador?
Oh, why did I use the disguise?
Yeah.
Oh, the that I just thought it was looked funnier. That's it.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Well, if and why the let's see, why let's see, why did we go with this? This I've always been curious about this bit.
Oh, the biting.
Yeah.
I was looking for alternatives. I needed to have at least three alternatives of him doing something with no effect, and I said, well, let's bite him.
All right. I love the off can. Let me go over something here I've always wondered. You
Yeah.
inserted the let's see, you inserted a 3D
Oh
uh
yeah.
3D deal, which later you drafted in 2D. It's nice you remembered how to do that in uh, uh, Mixamo.
It's easy enough.
All right, well that's good. As we move through this particular one, Mr. Burger shows a lot of determination, but ultimately gets beat up.
Yep.
This is one of people's favorite parts. John
Oh yeah.
Malin looking at his boob magazine, and he rips it, and that's what actually sets him off.
Yeah. I mean, I thought John Mellon looked very stoic as a character. Kind of
Yep.
remind me of those old Looney Tunes shorts with Daffy Dog and Nasty Canasta.
Ah, nasty canasta. Yeah.
Remember that it was so funny to see him trying to move him and nothing would face him. And I thought he was like completely stoic. Nothing really faced him until something did.
I see. I see. All right. Here we go. This is this for cartoon graphics. Luis, this is pretty gruesome.
And
Uh, where did that come from? What dark part of your soul did that come from?
I think it was Ren and Stimpy.
Ah, really?
Yep.
Didn't know
I
you were a
just,
Ren and Stimpy fan.
not super fan, but I do like it. The animation is pretty inventive, and it's from the episode Magda Hawk. Well, I don't know if that's the way you pronounce it, but that episode, in one scene, the one of the wrestlers uh, puts Stimpy in his mouth and starts chewing him as bubblegum. And I remember that chewing animation was so funny to me, and I wanted to do something similar.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to some of the 3D stuff here. Let's see what we got here. This is one I did,
Yeah.
which is a simple kick to the head. Folks, this is called hiding the giblets. The animation was really very very difficult, and it was difficult to time out. So what I did was I put Malin as an alpha channel in front of Mr. Burger, then have him kick him in the face. The scale was easy to maintain, and I have the background moving as a kind of a distractional illusion to take your eyes off of potentially some dodgy placement, if you will. But this is what I did with Malin. Those fingers, those sausage fingers on John Malin, look a little bit off, but I had to do what I had to do. And it turned, at the end of the day, it turned out all right. Luis's forte is not necessarily 3D animation. He does all the 2D work. I do primarily all the 3D work. And actually, we ended up hiring a Russian kid to do some of the 3D work. But that's where this stuff comes into play. So that's pretty good. Louise, give us a time frame on how long it took you to do that animatic storyboard we just looked at, will you?
The fight, the couple days.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And pretty much a lot of that was based upon the storyboard that I kind of roughly drew up, but mostly that's folks. 80%, 90% of the gags is all Luis. I will give him credit for that. He's a good animator, but I think honestly he's more a better comedian. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Nope. We've already seen this. Let's see here. I have so many pieces of the development of this. It's not even funny. Let's go with the what the Russian kid did. Alexander. Let's see. It's got to load in. I don't know why it's so big. Wow, it is taking a long time to load there. It's freezing up. But as you can see, this is Mr. Burger, John Mailer in 3D. Now we have a big problem here with the sesame seeds.
Oh, yeah.
I had already paid a certain amount, so I really couldn't get into getting him to lower them. But on the next one, they will be lowered into the bun. They kind of stand out, but luckily, Luis, as you can tell, the way they're colored.
Mm-hmm.
It's really difficult to actually make it out.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see here. Let's see what we got here with this one. This is the color of the animatic. And Luis, can you describe what's going on here?
Oh, that's the animation. That's the well, he's just like completely ignoring him while he like is giving his all. He's just reading his magazine, and then he kind of tries to overpower him, but is not able to. And that's what I would say.
All right. Again, I'm interested in the color choices, Luis. Why
Oh, yeah.
blue? Why blue mask
For
and blue trunks?
oh yeah, because the buns are orange. Those
Ah,
are complementary colors. That's it.
I see the
And,
dog approves.
what?
I see the dog approves of all this.
Oh yeah. One,
Hail One Punch Man. Hail. Just going over some animation stuff. The cleanup on that looks really good.
mhm. It's just a couple frames. It's it's funny.
Yeah, it looks good, Luis. It's good work. Luis does some good work, folks. He does some real good work here. All right, let's move on to another piece of the action here. All right, I'm gonna bring up what else we got here. That really came out great, Luis. It really did. It really came out absolutely fantastic. Good work indeed. Let's see here.
Client is accused of rioting.
That's not it. That's another project. Now, what do you think of this, Luis? What do you think of this? I've never showed this to you. What do you think?
Your client is accused of rioting, and looting a nursing home for blind nuns. How does he?
I mean,
It looks good. I mean, maybe I don't know, I feel like the texture is maybe a bit too much work,
what
but
about the mouth movements?
they're fine. I mean, I like to place the mouth inside of the face, but that works too.
You listen to me. All right. All right. I understand. All right. Here's one that I did. It's part of the setup for the fight. And again, you can always tell the 3D work that I did. What's up, David D? What's up, One Punch Man? What's going on there? All right. Yeah, there's a little dog. That's which dog is that, Louise?
Which one? I'm not sure. I have 10 dogs.
Awesome. Ridiculous. All right.
No,
Here we go.
one might be a Mapola or maybe Stevie. I don't know.
Oh,
Not sure.
I don't like Stevie. He owes me money. Listen. Check this out. You listen to me, John Malin. If I find one more greasy, nasty Taco Bell wrapper on my lawn, you and me, we're gonna have words. You understand me? You hear? So that is the setup for the fight. Again, I do enjoy my moving backgrounds there, Louise. As you can see, I absolutely love them because they distract.
Oh yeah, of course.
So some people get annoyed with it because they don't understand why it's moving. But I like it. It keeps keep your eyes off of any issues. What do you think there, Louise? What do you think on that for 3D? What do you think? Louise
It's
is not
okay. I
necessarily.
mean, I don't know why you changed the color of the pants, but it's fine.
I didn't change the color of the pants. They're blue.
No, I see them green.
No, they're blue.
Okay.
For God's sake, Louise, you're not colorblind, are you? You're working for me. How do you not know the difference between blue and green? This could be a problem.
Oh yeah,
Working on
yeah.
a
I see.
cartoon
I see a
show.
problem already.
All right,
The
let's
problem
see.
on the horizon.
What? My horizon's perfect. You're nuts. Wait a minute, Captain Bipto. Captain Bipto agrees with you. He likes to be contrary. He does. It
He says
comes
green,
here and
just like me.
yeah, the guy's a troublemaker. Yeah, you should
Yeah,
see him on a weekend.
yeah, I like him.
You listen to me, John Malin. If I find one more greasy, nasty Taco Bell wrapper on my lawn, you and me, we're gonna have words. You understand? The whole chat is with you. Everyone is turned against me. The hell with all of you. Louise,
Yes.
randomly, let's do a random quiz question.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, music trivia.
What the hell's going on here? Name that tune, title, and artist. Put the answers in the chat.
Tab collars, welcome back to the age of jive. Where have you been hiding out?
Who is that, Louise?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have never seen the guy in my life.
Well, all right.
I mean, I'm not that well versed in American singers. Maybe I don't know the PGs or something like that.
Well, Louise, you've let down the chat. You've let down all of YouTube. That was, of course, Billy Joel, Still Rock and Roll.
Oh,
To
that's
me,
Billy Joel, really? I like Billy Joel. I just haven't seen him.
yeah, there you go. Let's get back into some of the stuff that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, that was one of the other tunes there. Let me see if we can do one of the tests.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, see, that was the problem. You see how the arms are sinking into the ground?
Oh yeah, yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, I had him fix it. That's directly from the cartoon that I sent him as reference.
Hmm.
Literally directly, just the kid was good, but the fact that he didn't realize that there was a problem with that, uh, uh, I had, I don't know, Jesus Christ, But anyway, this cartoon right here, this was part of the actual fight. I think what I'm gonna do, Luis,
Yeah.
is Hot Dog is gonna have a conversation with Mr. Burger outside of the ring, trying to convince him to fight John Malin.
Okay.
And
Is there money involved in that?
no, 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 no. It's just he's his honor has been besmirched uh, by John
I'm sure I
Malin.
don't have had any honor.
Uh, no, he really doesn't. But the thing is that as Hot Dog's talking to him, I think all the 2D stuff is going to go into an imaginary, like how he imagines the fight will go,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh, of course.
uh,
So does Haddock believe in Burger or
no, of course not. Of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. Absolutely not. Not a million years. See this,
okay? I see.
and then it'll cut to once he gets done. Wait. Oop, 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 oop. Once he gets done, it'll cut back to the 3D stuff. Is what I think we're gonna do. Uh, and then that's the way we'll integrate the scene uh, with it. Let's see, what is this? Oh, and I can't bring that up because it might be porno.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's do Burger Kick. What is this? Okay,
Well,
this is the latest one from
oh yeah.
Louise. An
That.
amazing job on this. Really amazing job. Tell us a little bit about this as I pause our way through it.
Okay, honestly, you just asked me for something like this, and I made something like this. I mean, I remember one thing. You said that I need to get rid of the trunks and the
Right.
mask, and your original idea was he would kick him in the face just like that, and then he would like get hit against the cords. Are those called cords? Remind
They're ropes
rope,
and,
of course.
and poles.
Okay. Well, he was going to hit the ropes and the poles and whatever, and lose the mask then. But it was just, I mean, to me, it felt like it was too fast. He was hitting it, he was supposedly hitting it so fast that it just felt like a pause there, to hit the thing, lose the mask, the trunks, and then start, you
I
know.
see. I see.
And that way, I made the little change where he
To
loses
be
that.
honest with you, Louise, you made a better choice. It works a lot better the way this happened. Him immediately getting kicked out of it, and I've been looking at this animation 100 times. And I just now noticed, uh, I just now noticed that the tooth is missing.
Oh yeah.
I didn't notice the tooth is
I made
missing.
that with yeah. I just put a tooth because he's just supposedly just lost the fight with him, so I mean he's missing a tooth, of course.
I honestly hadn't noticed that the tooth was missing the entire time there. Uh, so good one. Let's do a little bit more music trivia before you got to go. Let's see. What do you think of this particular song here, Luis? Here we go.
Okay, am I gonna offend someone because
Listen for the telephone, but when it gets your call, I'm all choked up. Can't believe you called my home.
okay, that feels a bit like maybe early '90s.
Yeah, it is early 90s.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. either.
Wow, this isn't going well.
Of course
Captain,
not. I mean, ask
don't
me.
trust Captain Bipto. He says it's MC Hammer.
That
Clearly, he's been
Hammer, really?
drinking.
I mean, I've heard of MC Hammer, but like
That
any,
is not MC Hammer.
it's
Captain Bipto lies.
Oh, yes.
it's just getting worse for me.
I'm crazy.
That is, of course, Bobby Brown, David D, coming in with the right answer. Bobby Brown, every little step you take. Yeah, you
Nope.
can't trust Captain Bipto. He's a little bit dipping into the sketch, if you will.
Maybe ask me about, I don't know, Los Angeles Azules, and I'll know about it. I mean, totally know
yeah,
about it.
yeah, Captain Bipto likes the cerveza, if you will. Uh, a little too much. uh, uh, all right, Louisa, another crack at music trivia. Here we
Not
go.
at all. I mean, I don't know. Maybe what would I really know about it?
Nothing. That's why we're doing it.
Really, you're totally right. I don't I know about, I don't know anything about it. Well, that's Teddy Murphy.
All right, well, at least you got that part right. You got the artist right. Any idea what the song is?
No. I mean, my knowledge of English songs comes from movie soundtracks, man.
Yep.
So,
This gentleman here famously said, "Cocaine is a hell of a drug."
I imagine it is.
So, and that guy right there with the black guy with the red hair, the
Yeah.
blonde wig, that's
Yeah.
Rick James.
Great game.
Yeah, famous furious cocaine user.
I see.
Thank God he's a funny guy because he's damn sure no singer.
Oh yeah. Well, he stopped being funny after a while, but that's fine.
Yeah, he's still funny. He's still funny. He's all right.
I haven't watched any of his movies lately, so I wouldn't know.
Well, he hasn't had. He's redoing Beverly Hills Cop 4,
Huh.
so
I've
we'll see how.
heard about Beverly Hill Cops and the theme song, of course, but I haven't watched any of the movies. Okay, look, I can maybe I'll make you all of you mad, but I haven't watched that many movies either. I mean,
Animation is Luis's thing. He's watched
oh yeah,
thousands of hours of cartoons, but
I love
not that
cartoons.
many movies.
And I love movies too, but it's just like I don't know.
What did you think of the latest Zack Snyder movie, Rebel Moon?
There's a new Zack Snyder movie.
No, technically no, because it's awful. It's absolute
Honestly,
crap.
okay, I've watched a couple Zack Snyder movies. I mean, I watched Dawn of the Dead. Is that Zack Snyder?
Which one?
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that's one of the only good ones he's ever done. It's only
Yeah,
only one good one he's ever done.
the good intro one. You know, the one that everybody. Oh, the intro is so amazing, and then they just shut up over the movie.
Yeah, it turned out to be an absolute
But
awful
then
film.
I also watched like the first half hour of Man of Steel, and I couldn't stand it at all, so I stopped watching.
Yeah,
So boring, and I think that's it.
pretentious. My thing is, if you hate Superman, why are you doing a movie about him?
Oh, yeah,
I don't get it.
That makes sense. I mean, come on.
All right, very quickly, Luis, before you got to go, let's go over these latest ones from Luis, and then we'll let him go. He's got to be on his way here. So very quickly, let's go over the latest animatics that Luis has created. Let's go with this one right here. Luis, tell us where the inspiration for this came from.
That idea. Okay, look. I was thinking of it would be funny to make to make this part of the lore of Mr. Burger where he lives with hot dog, okay, and he's a young adult, independent man, and trying his luck. And I just thought it would be funny to show how he got stuck in that situation. That's it.
Okay.
And I just wrote the a couple. I mean, the only reason this one exists is because I had a couple jokes. Okay, one of the jokes was I found the idea funny that he got kicked out of the house because of the president there, and then he still kept it, and that was the joke. And then I had the other joke, which was the one with the sink and the toilet that I thought it was funny. And I just wrote around those two jokes, and that's it. Oh, have you? I wanna ask you, what do you think uh, Burger's stepdad is?
Actually, I don't know. That was going to be my question here. What is he?
What would you think it is?
Uh, Based upon the top celery, a bundle of celery.
No. Well, it is, and you tell me if it looks like it. It's a squash, one of those yellow squash.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, okay. I got you. I got you. And his mom is what?
It's a burger,
Okay,
just an older
okay.
burger. It's
I
like
thought it was gonna be like a chicken sandwich or something.
that could be. I mean,
The thing I need to tell everybody is we're gonna get Tom is gonna do the voice for hot dog, and hopefully we can get Tom to do the voice for his stepdad. I
ooh,
like this in joke. I like this the where he says, "I'm not paying for that, neither am I." So I really like, and then they smile at each other.
yeah,
Uh,
they like smile. They stop fighting because of that, and that's it.
yeah, he's such two fucking dirt bags.
I know. That-
But let's see. Let's see. Let's go over this other one real quick. I know Luis has got to go. Let's go. So let me go over this real fast. What's the other one here? Uh, this is the other joke. The walking cycle. We had to redesign Mr. Burger to make this process go a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. So we did a redesign on some of the feet and the overall structure. Why is that, Luis? Why is that important for the speed, the pipeline? Why is that?
Oh, look, the reason is because I took the design after the original 3D models, which were a bit bulky. Okay,
Right,
like the shoes and the gloves and everything, and the size of the arms and all that. For example, the shoes may seem very simple in the original design, and they are kinda, but the fact that I modeled them after a 3D model, okay, it just means that I have to do the whole thing, right? The base and the top
right, right.
the ankles, and it seems like nothing, but when you have to draw a lot of those things and think about the different angles you have to use them, it's not hard, but it gets time consuming,
Right.
and these are just blob shoes, and I think they look cool. I mean, they look fun. They look okay, and I really I can't really stop thinking about the angles with them because they are so simple. I make the arms a bit smaller, and also I changed the sesame seeds.
Right,
They wouldn't look that complicated, but they were okay. They
right,
were
right, right. I
yeah,
imagine there's a lot of them.
like six on the front, making like two half circles, and then the ones in the back, and you have to put it on with some spacing and all, and it's like it was
Yeah, I understand. Believe me, it's a
was
nightmare.
just time consuming. This way, there's just five dots on the top of his head. It's easier to do, really.
When I have to do it in 3D, it's just the click of a button, and I can multiply them anywhere I need to and move them very, very quickly. It takes about 30 seconds to spread the seeds across the top of the bun. So I get where you're coming from. And again, I have no issue with this. I think it's great. Anything that gets the project done at a high quality and at a decent rate of speed, we're all good. This is the animatic for this, the total animatic. This joke was, of course, created originally by Jesse Torres, and then Six. Jesus, I saw Six's name and she popped into my head. And then Crow and myself came in and modified it, and then Louise put a couple of little finishing touches on it, and then we ended up with this gag here. So this is the animatic for it. Tell us a little bit about this, Louise.
Which one? Which part? This scene in particular?
Yeah, this is what we're seeing here.
Well, I think he has to look ominous. That's why I put it from the back with the shading. And what else? I really like the idea of making really some really fun poses with this character. That's why near the end he starts yelling and the posing gets very crazy. And I just do it because I find it funny. Okay, and it's just fun to experiment with the characters and that's kind of one of the advantages of a simpler design. It lets you animate in a crazier way and it looks better. If the design is it's too crisp, then it looks weird when you animate it with such crazy posing.
All right, all right. Let me answer a quick question. Where is Kira? She's lurking about her cave complex, robbing old ladies and punching puppies in the face. That's where she is. And also, I think she's throwing rocks at people's cars as they drive by. Okay. What about this particular part going on here?
Which one?
As we go through it, it's coming up.
Oh, that I don't know. I just thought that the part when he explains it, like, oh, that means you're transphobic. He sounded like he's being condescending and kind of like he would talk in a calm manner. That's why I use that pose. Like he closed the eyes and oh, that's what he means. Okay? And then I like the next part when he right after this one he's like starting to like trying to reason for a moment and you can see kind of the bit of desperation of his face because he doesn't want to offend him, but of course this guy wouldn't wouldn't allow for that to happen, you know.
Right, exactly. I think it's one of our better jokes. Listen, let me correct something here. All that I just said about Kira is utter nonsense. The truth of the matter is, she just sent me a note in private chat. Let me read it here. Uh, uh, Dear viewers, I'm not on tonight because I have explosive diarrhea. Please, Mr. Burger, don't say that out loud. Don't let anybody know I'm stuck on the toilet and I have explosive diarrhea. It's very embarrassing, and please don't tell anyone. Probably
No,
should have read that note before I read it out loud. Oh well. Moving on, Luis. What, what else do we have here? Why
I
this?
love that. It's like that sharp, dramatic, you know. That I almost imagine it in a like a deeper, menacing voice for that scene because of the look on his face, like oh, like then you mean this, and I just think that
So is that mascara? Are those? Is the mascara running, or what's going on with the eyes there?
eyelashes. Remember
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's
eyelashes.
right. All right.
Oh yeah, he gets even more desperate, and then he starts attacking him again. I love that one. He really literally like bends down, like looking down on him, and, huh? And he falls to the ground.
This is some of my favorite stuff right here with the pose, the last pose here, and the insane. I don't know if we got. I mean, what are you thinking? Should we have them yell or some incoherent yell, or just keep the hate crime thing going?
I have two ideas. Okay, I feel like the hate crime should sound louder,
Yeah.
almost like an alarm. And we can repeat, repeat, repeat. or we can literally use a car alarm, you know.
I think the car alarm works better. I think the car alarm works better. I think
Yeah.
that. How the hell did I think of that? The car alarm works better. The car alarm definitely works better.
On the last part, I wanted to do the character, Nana Split, bend down after that scene. Okay, bends down
Okay, let me
and
go back to it.
gets near, and he like walks in all fours, smells it, and then goes away. No, because the joke was that like that of a bear, right?
Yeah, that works. Remember that. Sorry about that, Louise. I'm coughing like a maniac here. All right, Louise. I know you got to go. Let's get you out of here, and folks. That's it for tonight. We just wanted to go over some of the things that we're doing on the show. Now you're all caught up. You got an update going on here. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Louise, for showing up. We really, really appreciate it. Let's do a quick promo, and then we'll be on our way. We'll talk to you. Hang on, Louise. One more thing. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, hello, meine Liebchen. My name is Wilhelm Pickle. You may call me Willy Pickle. I am the one that brings the sexy to Burger Town. Now, what I want you to do is go to our YouTube channel, Mr.Burger. Give it a like, watch the videos, thumbs up, become a member. Also go to fundmycomics.com and find Mr. Burger and support our comic. Now please, be super sexy. I know you want to be. Auf Wiedersehen.
Hey, Rosedale here. Support our 60-page comic book along with the 30-minute sitcom starring me, Rosedale, and the rest of the Burger Bunch. So go on over to Mr. Burger's Indiegogo campaign and sign up right now on our pre-launch special. Hey, thanks a lot. We appreciate the support.
All right. Both the Indiegogo campaign are both going, and the comic book campaign are going basically now. Essentially, the comic book is just a colored version of the storyboard, and we really appreciate you guys going on over there. Matter of fact, let me see if I can open up. Well, you know what? I'll put the link in the chat to get on over the Indiegogo campaign. This guy needs to make some money. He's getting married. So go over to Indiegogo right now and sign up for our Indiegogo campaign right now. He needs the money. He may have some niños or something along that line later on in the game. Help this guy out. He's selling his car. We got to do something to help Luis out, folks. If not for me, do it for the smiling Latino. All right, let's call it a night, folks. Luis, anything else you got to say before we wrap it up?
No, I'm fine.
All right, he's fine, folks. You heard it. We're gonna call it a night. We'll see you later from the Burger Bunch Studios, right adjacent to the Church of John Malin's Eyebrows. We bid you love, a peace, and chicken grease. Oh, later.